Good evening. This is Cap here, drive you crazy, and this is just a quick video update to let you guys know exactly about the situation that is still ongoing. Hello, Miss Cabby, over here. But there has been officially the announcement that the extension for the quarantine has been continued now until the end of this month, which is why one of those major things what I mentioned from some other of the videos, I'll share some of the cards up over here to show you guys that, you know, we've been in a little mini shutdown for the last couple of weeks now, and it is going to continue from this point forth. So really just to read off a little bit of the announcements that I've received so far, which is what they call the GCQ, or general community quarantines, showing that specific areas, which is including my area of Sultan Kudarat, is remaining to be in this mandatory community quarantine. So it basically is just going to mean exactly the same thing. There's only a certain amount of people that are going to be allowed in certain areas, or specific places may not allow you to go into those areas until like a certain day, which is why I had referred back to another video a while ago where I was talking about having my extension being taken care of, which only was able to be taken care of on a Tuesday because we were only from my particular city was allowed to go into that area until that particular day, because we went there previous Friday and we weren't able to actually go until the next Tuesday, because that was the actual day that the city that I belong to was allowing people to go into that particular area. Some of the other things that are still in question right now, because we are extending this until the end of this month, is the Davao City, which is where I need to go and get my 13A visa taken care of, but that one is actually under what they call the MECQ, or Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine. So that is one of those where, once again, it's also going to be pertaining to like the certain areas are only going to be allowed to go to that place. Yeah, you see yourself, don't you? But that one actually has a lot more requirements necessary, including one of the things that we need to take care of, which is another mandatory proven negative testing for COVID. So it is one of those things where we're going to have to go and take a test. We're going to have to be able to show a proof that it's been within a certain time period of when we got it to when we can actually go there to prove that we still don't have it. So obviously I can show the proof of quarantine and the proof of my negative test that I received back when I came back here in late October of last year, but they would pertain to have something more recent, especially during this particular quarantine time period. So other than that, there's nothing much else to really share about this. It's just going to be an extension until the end of this month now. There's a lot of other little things that are still in banned. So liquor ban has been in effect this entire month. There's no liquor that can be purchased during this entire time period. There's limited amount of gatherings. There's especially with our household already holding as much people as we do within this entire compound vicinity that we belong to. So having anyone else be able to go anywhere, especially on what we call the no movement Sundays, is still very much in effect. So church services are at home for anyone who is still religious here and all that. And that's pretty much all, again, that I really have to share for this particular update on it. It's just the continuation, the extension, knowing that I was able to make my visa extension for the 6 months was probably the best idea that I did. But once again, thank you very much for just watching this simple little video. Drop a like, it helps me out a lot. Leave a comment for anything you want to share, and of course, like always, I'll have the subscribe button right over here. And my name is Kev, and I am here to drive you crazy. Aloha, God bless, and take care.